Hey, yo, what is up, my faux shizzlers? It's your boy, FizzleTheHizzle, aka Ben here. Bringing you guys the Week 8 battle against my boy Jed and Bionic Soup and the Adelaide Overheat. So, if you haven't checked out the team builder, definitely go check it out. Let you know what I'm bringing, why I'm bringing it, stuff like that. And we're bringing some heat with our Trick Room pair with these two little lovely ladies over here. So, looking at it, he has a Torn T, Rotom Wash, Rachi, Mega B, um, what's your face, Alolan Persian, and Gorgie. So I like getting my rocks up here. He could easily lead like something else to get his rocks up. He could lead Jirachi or B to get his T-Spikes or rocks up. So I think like Crocodile is just a solid lead in general. He could lead like with um he could lead Torn T, which isn't really a problem because if I do recall correctly, we don't die to like a Z Hurricane, and if he pops a Z move right off the bat, that's just gonna be pretty swell for us. So I feel like there's no drawback for me going Crocodile here. That's what I feel like here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm leading Crook. Alright, let me import my team into this boy right here. I'm gonna import you, Teamio. Alright, cool. So yeah, like Crocodile has a really solid matchup here. If I can knock some things off, he might lead Rotom just to get Volt Switches off. And if he burns my Crook, then I'm probably going to go like, I don't know if I'm going to go Primarina. I'm probably going to go like, I don't know, Zapdos, because that wants to take on the Rotom better. He does not have an Electric Resist either. So that's really good for us, except for Gourgeist. I meant an Electric Immunity. So Zapdos looks pretty solid here. What does he lead? He leads the Beedrill. So I can freely Earthquake here, or I can knock off. I don't want to let him set up T-Spikes either. I do want to get my rocks up, though. His attack fell. How much does a U-turn do to my Crook? It's going to do, like, damage, man. I want to just go, like, Zapdos every single time, honestly. In case he U-turns. That does so much. Alright, yeah, we're going Zapdos, 100%. If he sets up T-Spikes, that's fine with me. He goes Rotom Wash. Okay. Okay. I can go for a Discharge here. And that's just fine with me. Nothing exactly wants to take a Discharge either. Like, Gourgeist can come in and do stuff. He could Toxic here as well, which I'm pretty worried about. But I think I should be fine here. I'm just going to Discharge, I feel like. Get some nice damage off. We get some intel on what kind of set this this little Rotom Wash is as well. So I think I'm just going to go for the Discharge. And we get intel if he's Scarf or what. That's sizable damage, not going to lie. And that Volt Switch does very little. So this shows that he's like really... he's more especially defensive, or more physically defensive, rather. So we get really nice chip on this Rotom Wash. I feel like he's going to have lots of trouble trying to kill my Zapdos. Yeah, I feel like he's going to have lots of trouble trying to kill my Zapdos. What does he even go into here? Like Gourgeist? He goes to Tornti. Okay. What does this even do? Like, I don't know what you do. Let's see what coverage you get. Do you like... this thing gets lots of coverage, so I'm just making sure what it does. He could, like, do something with, you know, knockoff. He could bulk up here. He could also U-turn. I don't really see what he does to me other than knock off. But if he knocks off my Rocky Helmet, then that's fine with me. I think I'm just going to Discharge again. He goes for the Icy Wind. That's fine with me. I get a nice Discharge off here. Hopefully we Para. We don't get the Para. That's fine with me. I can freely Roost here as well. Icy Wind does not do a lot of damage to me. So I can just Roost again. I'm going to be honest. Does he kill me with anything? I don't think so, dude. Like, crit Icy Wind does nothing. Man, getting the Para on that Torn T might have been pretty solid right there. Goes for the U-turn. Oh, we got the Static in the Rocky Helmet. That was big. That's really good for us. And we go for a Roost here, so that's really good. That's definitely an ouchie. Good stuff. That's exactly what I want this thing to do. Except, let's do it on the Beedrill next time, huh? I just went for the roost here. He has a lot of trouble going for, or trying to kill my Zapdos. He has lots of trouble because Torrentee doesn't really touch me. Beedrill can get Static and Rocky Helmet chipped. Goes Gourgeist, okay. I feel like a Toxic is just a play here. Does it get Willow? I'm pretty sure it gets Willow. I'm just... Yep, it does. Alright. I could go Todoroki right here. And a switch into an Ice Beam is like non-existent, basically. Besides like Rachi. And Rotom, I guess. But that gets chipped. I feel like he could Toxic here, or he could Leech Seed. And I'm fine with just U-turning on Scissor. He's not going to Will-O-Wisp right here, right? Yeah. I think I'm just going to go into Scissor, predict the Toxic, and U-turn out. Because if he has Toxic, it's very unlikely he has Will-O-Wisp, so I'm just going to do that. Goes for the sub, okay. We can break the sub with... We get the Mega, first of all, and we get to U-turn out. And we can go into Todoroki, get some nice chip on something. Doesn't look like you're faster, really. And we'd go into Crook. No, he might Will-O-Wisp. He might Leech Seed as well. I can honestly Swords Dance in front of this thing, because Will-O-Wisp isn't going to do anything. And I feel like that Rotom Wash could be Rocky Helmet, and if he goes into that, we get really nice intel. And we're max attack Adamant, so Rotom Wash doesn't exactly want to take a U-turn either. And U-turn will definitely break this thing sub, because I'm max attack Adamant. So yeah, man, I'm really liking my matchup here. He probably shows that he doesn't have Toxic, which is fine by me. I can U-turn back into Zapdos. He's probably like really Fizz Def on this thing. HPI says break the sub. He's faster? Okay. He goes for the Leech Seed. I can get a nice knockoff here. But we get nice intel that we are slower than this boy. And a knockoff doesn't look like it'll kill on Crocodile. It's really good damage, though. And I don't know if I want to risk that, actually. We can go back into Kiana here. We can go Todoroki as well. I think I just go Crook right here and get a nice knockoff on something. I'm going to be honest. I could get Rocks up here, too. I think Rocks are the better play here. He can Will-O-Wisp me all he wants, because then I can just knock off next turn. Substitute, Leech Seed. What else does he have? Like, if he Will-O-Wisps right here, like, I'm honestly fine with that. If he Toxics, whatever he has. If he Will-O-Wisps here, he kind of gets walled by Zapdos. So, I don't know. I'm in a good position right now to set up Rocks. His Defogger is Torn or Rotom Wash, but that gets pressured. He goes Ian here. This is pretty good for me. Let's just hope that... Like, Zapdos is my switch in 100% of the time. There's no question about it. He could pull, like, a straight double here. Goes for U-turn. Can I get a Static and Rocky Helmet? We do get the Static, man. That was huge. Woo! We're getting paras everywhere. Some hacks in my favor, but Zapdos is doing his job. Those two paras are huge, though. He's going to go in here and defog, and that's perfectly fine with me. He's going to go into this thing and defog. He pain splits, okay. Just going to roost here. I want to keep this thing as healthy as possible. Goes for a defog here? Yeah, that's fine. And what does he do? He can go Cure him, or he can pain split again. But I just discharge once more. I discharge again. And he won't get as much health back. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Okay. I roost here, I feel like. He doesn't have leftovers. He probably has Rocky Helmet. He can't really do much to me, though. I have 13 roosts left. I think I just win this battle. I force him... Okay, he goes for the Will-O-Wisp again. I just discharge again. I win this battle. So... I could pull the plug on, like, Mesprit anytime I want. Goes for that again. So, he's definitely gonna pain split again, and that's fine by me. Yeah, that's fine by me. If I discharge twice, does that put him in range? Yeah, if I discharge twice, it kills. Ooh, maybe not. Alright, I roost here. Do I discharge? No, I roost. Just to keep this thing as healthy as possible. No point losing Kiana here. He has a lot of pain splits left. I think I'm going to switch out after this. I could just pull the plug on, like, Mesprit anytime I want, though. I'm going to roost here again. Yeah, I can just pull the plug on my boy Mesprit. I think I'm doing it now. Kiana's at a good enough health where I can take some U-turns. Goes for the Wisp. Okay. I'm going to go for the Toxic here. I can go for the Trick Room as well. I think that's a play. He Volt switches out. That does pitiful damage. We go into Alolan Persian. We can Toxic this thing and then Healing Wish out. Or I can just straight Healing Wish here. Into, like, Merity. Does Merity kill with a Moonblast? Just making sure here. Merity. How much you do to Rachi? Just curious. Hydro Pump bops. I think I'm just going to Healing Wish here. I can just Toxic as well. I missed the Toxic, so that's really good for me. I really like this game, guys. Alrighty. So that's unfortunate. He can easily go... He can't go Beedrill, right? Because I just Psychic. He's parried, but I'm like... His two mons that are parried are like... Are really fast, so they're not going to outslow my team. I can just Healing Wish into whatever at this point. I don't really need Ochako anymore. He can just do that. But I'm just going to Healing Wish here. Do I do that? Is that the play? I think it is. Yeah, I'm just going to Healing Wish here. Goes for a U-turn. Alright. We get Meridian for free. That's all that matters. Does Hydro Pump kill from this range? Oh, that's big damage. Alright. Does Moonblast kill? Looks like it does. I'm just going to Moonblast here. He could go Jirachi here. That's not a safe switch in. I want a Hydro Pump here. I think that's what I'm going to do. If he goes... That lives, dude? That's a fat Torn, man. Alright, so Merity is not looking too good here. It doesn't even break. I should have Ice Beam there, but I thought it would just hard switch out. I'll Ice Beam. What did I do to, like, FizzDev Gourgeist? Ice Beam does heck loads, dude. Are my calcs wrong? Oh, that just bops. Alright, we got rid of Gourgeist. So Primarina picks up a kill. I can get rid of Mesprit on my layout. It did basically nothing, but... gave us a kill, basically. So... that didn't work out too well. I go into Kiana every time. Every single time. He could just U-turn here, but I don't think that's an option. Zapdos. He goes for a sub. Okay. I'll discharge right here. So we got rid of that. He goes for knockoff. He knocks off our Rocky Helmet, so I'll just roost right here. Goes towards the Rotom Wash here. He's probably going to Willow here, I feel like. But now he has no switch-ins to an Earth Power. So if I get Discharge plus Earth Power... I feel like he's FizzDef too. I feel like he's FizzDef as well. He has to prep really hard for my, my things. I feel like, Jirachi is also very... Earth Power does a lot. But we do kill it. He's probably going to Pain Split here. He does. Alright, I just Earth Power here. Nothing switches in except for Torn, but I don't think that's a safe switch in because I can just easily Ice Beam. He doesn't know that I'm Scarfed yet. Scarf Kyurem actually hurts me more than it helps me. Like, we put this thing really low, and he can Will-O-Wisp me back, but that's not going to do a lot. That does a lot of damage. He Will-O-Wisps here. He can go Torn, but that doesn't make a lot of sense because I can just Earth Power, or I can just Ice Beam. Yeah, this thing is like really good. If we get rid of this Rotom, then Zapdos looks pretty solid. He goes that? Really? I mean, I could. You know what I could have done? Alright, I'm just going to go Zapdos here. Predicting a U-turn. He goes into that. Alright. I discharge right here. He's going to parting shot. And then whatever comes in gets probably paired, maybe? Jirachi doesn't kill me. They're both paired, so I get to... Yeah, 2 parting shots, or 2 discharges should kill the Rotom. Even at -1. Because 0.67, and we saw that the discharge did like 30-ish. So it should definitely... And we're faster than Rotom Wash too, so that's very important for me. Like, he just has very non-swell ways to hurt Zapdos. The Mesprit tactic didn't work so well. But Trick Room put in work. It got rid of the Gourgeist, which was kind of an annoyance to Zapdos anyway. I feel like I'm in good position here because he just cannot kill my Zapdos, man. He just cannot kill Zapdos. Whatever he goes into here gets either 2-shot or potentially parried. Like even like Tornadus gets like hurt by discharge. He does no switch-ins to it. He has no switch-ins to a discharge. He's taking his time here, so let's hope that he goes Rotom. Best case scenario, he just sacks off Beedrill. He goes Tornti. Does this get 2-shot? It does not. Okay. So this is a nice roost right here. I feel like he's just gonna... I don't know. I feel like he's just gonna Icy Wind or something. I'm just gonna roost here. Hopefully he Icy Winds. Goes for a U-turn. That's bad. Because he can just go Rotom Wash here. But I go Todoroki again. Or I can go like Crocodile. I almost discharged. I almost discharged, man. Alright, I'm gonna get up to... I'm gonna roost again. I made a misplay. I should have discharged, man. I made a misplay. His 2 biggest threats are paired, though. Rachi could be scarfed as well. He goes for a Will-O-Wisp. Okay. I'll just go into this. And I'm going to Ice Beam here, predicting the Torn to come in. It's just a solid play on my end. If he stays in, then that's good for him. He can't really touch me anyways. He can Volt Switch out. But, like, I don't know. I feel like he just lets this thing go down, maybe? He doesn't know that I'm Scarfed, though. I feel like I should Earth Power. I'll just Ice Beam. I could choke this really badly, though. If I Earth... Oh, really? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to knock that something off. I'm going to knock that lefties off. If he burns me right here, that's going to suck. If he burns me right here, that's going to suck. Ice Beam did solid damage, though. Not going to lie. He does not have any hazards, though, except T-Spikes. Or Rocks on Rachi if he has it. But I'm putting pressure on his team with, like, Zapdos. Man, if I discharged twice, man, I would have won. Or I would have killed the Rotom Wash and literally nothing kills me. I know for sure that Rachi doesn't kill me. I know for sure that I roost in front of the Torn T and the frickin' Beedrill. Goes for a Volt Switch, okay. I'm going to knock off right here. Because knockoff should kill anything that comes in. Or that happens. Alrighty. Or that happens. We get rid of his leftovers, though. I feel like he can just burn me. I want to knock off again. Because if he burns me, that's fine with me. Like, what do I need this thing for? How do I kill Rachi? I'm Scarf Todoroki. And I'm Zapdos. I think I'm just gonna knock off again, I feel like. Ooh, he misses the Willow, dude. That kinda sucks on his end. Because now he can't really switch out. I can just knock off here. That, like, actually really sucks. Alright, well, we take those. I was in a good position, even if he did hit the Willow, because what was he going to do to me? Hydro Pump? If he kills me, then I just go, like, straight for the... I just go into Zapdos. What does he have? Expert Belt? Alright, we get Rocks up. I can knock off twice, predicting the Rotom to come in. What does he do to me? What does he do to me? I'm going to knock off. He knocks me off. Okay. I'm going to get a Rocks, I feel like. Goes for the parting shot. Man, if I knocked off right here, he's going to go into Rotom. He doesn't. Okay. So Earthquake should kill. 427 and he's paired. Earthquake should kill. I can also knock off here. I feel like he's just sacking this thing off. I just need to EQ here. Okay, so Beedrill goes down. That's really good. He can go Rotom here. What health is my Zapdos at? After Rocks, knockoff should kill. After Rocks, knockoff should kill Rotom. We're in a good position to win this game. We go to Beedrill. He can just U-turn. But I can just go Zapdos. He Icy wins, okay. I roost right here. I roost right here. 100% of the time. There's no reason for me not to do that. No reason for me not to do that. I roost again. No reason for me not to, once again. Yeah, that's fine. I discharge. Because Icy Wind is doing very minimal damage. Because Zapdos is just fat. He gets paralyzed, which is unfortunate. I discharge again. Bound to happen eventually. So that's really good that we did the things that we did. Goes for Icy Wind, he sacks off the Torn. But now Rotom Wash, I don't think kills me with like anything. I think he was lowering my speed just so Rotom can get a Hydro Pump off. He can Pain Split right here. Does Hydro kill? Just making sure. Does Hydro kill? Because I want Kiana healthy. Hydro does kill. It's a roll, actually. Hydro may or may not kill, actually. I can go into Kyurem and just win with, like, Scarf things. Hydro does kill me, so I don't want to do that. Is it worth... No, I think I'm just going to discharge here. I win anyway. He goes for the Defog. Okay. So I'm glad I went for the discharge play. Zapdos is putting in the work. Can you guys just... Zapdos is putting in the work, man. Alright, so I'm glad we clicked discharge right there. What does this thing do to me? Ice Punch? Ice Punch? Ice Punch? Ice Punch. Do you do things? Do you do things, Ice Punch? You may be scarfed. I'm just going to roost here. I have no reason not to. Goes for the Ice Punch. That does 0. And I get a nice roost here. And then I roost again. 11-11. I don't know. Is that a Bible verse or something? I just roost here again. Yeah, man. Zapdos is fat. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Ice Punch doesn't kill. I'm like almost max HP, max def. I had a feeling we would live anyway. We were really high health for Zapdos. And he can't kill Zapdos. Like I said in the very beginning of the game, he can't really kill Zapdos. Alright, we get a nice roost off here. I'm going to discharge. Because he can't do anything to me. Zapdos just sits here and gets another 2 kills, man. Zapdos just... Oh, man. Zippity zap things. He parting shots out. He goes into Rachi. He risks English. Para? No. I discharge again. Hope for a para. He can't really touch me. Static? No static. Okay, we kill my boy. We kill my boy Alolan Persian with Zapdos again, dude. Oh man, Zapdos is putting work. I'm just gonna discharge again until I get the para. Ironhead, you're gonna flinch me to death. You can get parried. I'm just gonna roost. You can get parried eventually. 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 I feel like he's scarfed anyway. Okay. So now we go Scissor. Now we go Scissor. Now we Bug Bite. Goes for the Iron Head. Yeah, you're scarfed, right? Oh, please. Let me kill. Alright, well, looks like it's GG to Jed, man. We pick up a nice 5-0 victory. And your Tampa Bay Weasels are going to the playoffs, baby. We are now 7-1. I'm pretty happy with the way I played. If I double discharged on that Rotom switch in, I was on the verge of doing that, man. But it doesn't matter. Rotom, he played pretty well. He kind of had a difficult matchup with the team that he brought. So this doesn't reflect how he played at all. He played pretty well, in my opinion. But thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to me. And like always, have a swell day. Peace.